What up, guys? It's your boy Illy, and I'm back with another exclusive build video. A lot of people have been asking me for the Templar build, and I'm going to give it to you. However, I'm before I even do that, I'm going to give a huge shout out to once again Zenkilove, because without him bringing this to my attention, I honestly would have never gave it even a thought. Because I mean, who even considers Bone Pirate as an option these days? Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the build video. Thank you again, Zenki. I love this build. It's probably the most fun I've had in a long time. And just you have this idea in your head that you're out here Xing wearing Bone Pirate in, December of 2020. And I gotta be honest, it's great. So anyway, we're a Wood Elf, as usual. Um, you know, I don't know what race exactly Zenki is. I never bothered to ask him. But I am a Wood Elf. I really like to build into sustain. This build's going to have plenty of that for sure. So I am a Wood Elf. Any stand class is going to work, to be honest with you. Like, I'm pretty sure you could pull this off with even a red guard. So, alright, we are running the Warrior Mundus. We do have continuous right now, so our um, numbers will reflect that. And then we are running Pack Leader's Bone Broth, and this gives us max stam and max health. You will not need the recovery as a Wood Elf. If you are not a Wood Elf, you might consider Dubious as an alternative. In fact, Zenki was telling me that he actually did switch to Dubious, so that is an option. There are other options, like you can do Spring Loaded if you have enough recovery. There's plenty of options. Basically, you want to drink because you're wearing Bone Pirate. All right, we got 5 into Magicka, 9 into health, 50 into stam, and those are our numbers on our back bar, completely unbuffed. And these are our numbers on our front bar, completely unbuffed, guys. Completely unbuffed. Alright, so we're going to do just rally on our front bar. We're at 46-45. Weapon damage, we'll go ahead and throw our rune down on our back bar, or front bar. Back bar. So we actually have a little bit of a tankiness as well. For the setup, I mean, you can't beat it. Looking pretty good, right? This is without a pot, and this is also without popping our ulti. So um, those stats will go up. Alright, let's go ahead and get into our gear real quick. Alright, so on our front and back bar, this is how I have it set up. I think Zenki's got it set up a little differently. This is how I did it. I don't have Bone Pirate weapons. I had Bone Pirate body pieces, so I had to work with what I had. So we have a Eternal Vigor Maul. It is Nern. It does have the weapon damage glyph. That's pretty key to getting all that weapon damage. I do have a Bow of Eternal Vigor on the back bar. It is defending for that extra tankiness on the back bar. If you want to go powered or whatever, you can do whatever. I like defending. Powered's good too. Nern's good as well. I mean, for those heals, but I'm telling you, you're not going to need powered. I think defending is the way to go. That's my personal preference. We are running 2 pieces heavy and 2 pieces heavy, 5 pieces medium. I am running the lethal poisons on the back bar. If you want to like take these off and put a disease glyph on your bow, that's actually a really good way to go this patch. Our last patch as well. Defile is always a good thing to have on your opponent, but double dots work just as well. Any kind of pressure you can put on them is great. So on our head and shoulders, we are running Balrogs. We are going to talk about this here in a second. If you want to roll, you can roll it. If you want to run the Templar build, we're going to have to go into that. It's a completely different setup. But this particular setup, we are running the Barlogs on the I can't even say Barlogs. Barlogs, head, shoulders, both are heavy. Because again, we're running Bone Pirate on the body, so those are medium. So we have our 2 pieces heavy on the shoulders. All right, so we are running Bone Pirate. So let's go ahead over these traits real quick. We're running Infused Head max health, Infused Chest max stam. We are running In-Pen on our shoulders. It is max stam. We are running In-Pen on our waist. It is max stam. We are running Well Fitted on our hands, stam. We are running Infused Leg with stam, and our feet is well fitted as well with stam. And then our jewelry is going to be all infused weapon damage, Eternal Vigor. So that is how we get all those max stats. We are pushing about as many max stats as we could possibly push. And this build is all about those max stats. Alright, so if you're interested in the Templar build, you would take off your shoulders and put on a Eternal Vigor shoulder piece. And it is heavy. And then you would come down here and then you would change one of your rings over to the Wild Hunt. And that is where you would get all that speed from. That is the Templar build. Basically, in a nutshell, it's just as simple as that. It's just a simple switch. It's not the most viable build, but if you want to have a little bit of fun in Tower Kite like I was doing in my videos, that's the way you want to go. Alright, for our skills, we are running Caltrops. This is not morphed. It is morphed on my other Templar on AD. I am on DC tonight because AD is actually completely owning the map. You are running Vigor. You are running Repentance, Extended Ritual, Restoring Focus, and Temp Guard. You have options here. You can absolutely run Shuffle or Elude instead of Repentance. It's kind of a flex spot. It's really up to you how you want to do it. On our front bar, we are running Biting Jabs, Javelin. You can run Turn Evil here if you would like. I am running Javelin currently. I absolutely love running Turn Evil, and that would give you an increase in stats as well with that Slayer passive. And I will go ahead and give you a quick look at what that might look like. There you go. It would be up to 47-34. So that's not too bad for just changing one skill. But I like to play with the Javelin because it's just what I'm used to right now. But Turn Evil is just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Alright, we are running Executioner, Rally. We are running Camouflage Hunter. A lot of people ask me, well, Illy, if Jabs is already giving you that crit bonus, why would you need Camouflage Hunter? And that's because if you hit a player from the flank, it increases your damage done by 5%, and that actually is really good. I'm not gonna lie. And when it does work, occasionally you can pull somebody out of stealth when it works. And then we are running Dawnbreaker on the back bar or on the front bar ulti. As you can see, I am leveling rapid fire because I have this crazy idea that I might run Ballista on my back bar, and that is something you guys could go ahead and test for yourselves if you'd like. I think that the dot pressure with Jabs would be absolutely insane with the Balrog's proc. Oof, that would just absolutely be monstrous. You didn't hear it from me. If you try it and it works, you did not hear it from me. That's all I'm saying about that. Alright, we'll go over our passives. You need all of those. You need all of those. You need all of those. You definitely need all of those. If you want to run Sword and Board, you need those. You want all your bow. As you can see, I do have Venom Arrow as well. It's always a good option. I do like Caltrops better. You need all your medium. You need the first 3 in heavy. You need that Slayer passive in your Fighter's Guild. That's what gives you those weapon damage when you slot Dawnbreaker and Turn Evil and Camouflage Hunter. And I can't stop saying Evil Turn. God damn it, Iceman, why did you point that out? You want your Concentrated Barrier. You want your Undaunted. If you have them in this build, would not really fit because you're running the 2 and 5. But, you know, knock yourself out. You want all your passives in Assault. All your passives in Support. All your Wood Elf passives, and of course that 3 in Medicinal Use, and that is your passives. Once again, you can run Dubious if you feel like your recovery isn't great. I mean, Bone Pirate, Dubious, it's always a win-win. Like I said before, we are running Pack Leader. I am running Tri-Stats, but when I'm in a Tower Kite with the Troll build, I do run Immovables, and that is our Slottable. Agree with them, disagree with them, here are our champion points. We have 66 Ironclad, 17 into Spell Shield, 62 into Resistant, 28 into Medium Armor Focus, 43 Hardy, 43 Elemental, 11 Thick Skin. We have 1 into Siphoner, 61 Warlord, 31 Sprinter, 75 Mooncalf, 37 Tenacity, 4 into Healthy, and we have 61 into Tumbling, 15 into Blessed, 16 into Physical Weapon Expert, 81 into Master of Arms, 56 Precise Strikes, 59 Piercing, 43 Mighty, and those are our champion points. All right, guys, that's the build. That is the build. I have so many requests for this. I went ahead and I kind of talked it over with Zenki for like a short bit and said, hey, you know, are you going to do a build video? And he said he thought about it. And I'm like, all right, well, I really think you should. And his build is going to be different than mine, I guarantee it. But like I said, I am running his setup 100%. He's the one that brought this up to my attention. I would have never even thought about Bone Pirate in 2020, to be honest with you. I just, once Eternal Vigor came out, I have not looked back. And the idea of just not wearing damage sets in today's meta is just absolutely crazy to me. And that is why we are calling this the Templar. Alright, guys, thank you for checking in. Peace.